Hi guys, welcome to another session of Let's Talk on Niger Equal Watch with Rachel and Abigail. Today we're going to be talking about double dating. I mean, when you hear double dating, it's the whole cliche thing. When whatever comes to your mind is the fact that a boy goes out with two different girls or a girl goes out with two different guys and all that. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. And with us today to help us trash out some things so we can also give him some hot questions, we have Dr. Daniel with us today. You're welcome, sir. How
Thank
you
you
doing
very
today?
much. God bless you.
It's nice to have you here.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So, sir, double dating, what's your standard? Is it wrong? Is it right?
Well, before I would say anything, I would wish to say that once it's about relationship and dating, all opinions is not static, it's dynamic.
Okay.
So all I would say would be my opinion about the subject. Perhaps it will tally with what you have in mind. Perhaps
So
it may
what's
not
your
agree.
opinion? What's
about
your
this
stand?
double
Is it
dating.
wrong according to you? Is it
Double
right?
dating, I doubt someone would say is right, is outrightly wrong for everybody.
Okay.
That one is static and certain, yeah. It's wrong. That's a direct answer.
But for you?
Okay, that's okay.
For me,
Yes.
as a
is it
person-
wrong?
Okay, you feel generally it's
generally
wrong.
it should be wrong for
Okay,
everybody.
Everybody, but for you.
For me, it is wrong too.
Okay.
For me.
Alright, if you say it's wrong, definitely you have reasons behind
Mhm.
it. So why do you say it is wrong?
All right, there has never been anyone who can be focused on a thing when you have diverse attention.
Okay.
Divided attention means you won't succeed at this and you won't still succeed at this. That is just the plain truth.
Yeah.
You won't give in your 100% once your attention is divided between two things or more. So it's best we have focus on one and then achieve target 100% what we want to actualize.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from. But then I saw something this morning and it was like the way ladies advise themselves, try this person and try this person to see which one works out.
Do you guys do it too?
Yeah.
Guys do that.
Mhm.
Well, the truth about the matter is, considering the society we are in, it may not be out of place if we don't see these things come up, and then it is not uncommon. But one certain truth is this: try this one out, try the next one out. Means that you as a person, you don't know what you want. You're just trying out things.
But that's the whole point, so you can get so you can know what you want and get what you
You don't try to know what you want by trying different options.
Why?
Know what you want before you even give a try.
Okay, so have you ever like
Double dated?
Yeah.
Well, I have dated for some time, and my principle, I don't double date.
So you've never?
I don't double date.
No,
You
even
don't.
okay.
You've never felt tempted.
To double date?
Yeah.
Okay, then, how do I put it? Well, while dating, you may see one or two persons that you like, not the person you're dating. But if you have a principle that works for you, you don't fall into what you have decided you're not going to go into. But should I rule out outrightly that you can't see somebody else that you think you also like, different from whom you're dating, then I should be lying. And then as a person, I don't double date. I have never double dated. And then, but I have seen people I like
When you're dating.
while I was dating.
Okay.
Different from the person I was dating, yeah.
Alright, there are so many reasons why people double date. I talked about one, try this person out to see if it works, and then probably this person is not giving you what you want. Let's say money or
Sex.
And yeah, sex is there.
Yeah.
So for those who give in to sex,
Yeah.
And security, and then sometimes people are just selfish. They just don't want to, there are so many fishes in the sea, let's just put it that way. And then they don't want to be with the same fish when, so do you think they are just
variety, this
they're
Exactly.
sharp too? So
So why go for
just titles.
Just titles. When can have poker.
Or do you think there are justifications anyways for?
Well, there are no justifications, like I said when I started.
Mm-hmm.
I think for everybody you should be outrightly wrong. But there are some reasons and some causes that can make somebody double date. And then I can enumerate very few, and then we'll take it off from there.
Okay.
Well, wait, let me go through the questions to Abigail. Abigail, have you ever?
Okay. Just like you said, it's very, very tempting. Very tempting, actually.
So,
But then I would not want to say if I have or if I haven't.
why? I mean, it's a yes or no kind of question. I mean, have you done before? I mean, a situation where you have a boyfriend, but then there's another guy that's just catching your attention, and you just try to like give him, not like like somebody will put it on like this one and like. Not like I did it, not like you would do anything with the second person.
Yes.
You're just going out with the second person.
Like
Just
side
close by so that
Okay.
when this other person messes up, you can easily grab onto. So have you ever?
Well, like I said earlier,
Mhm.
I wouldn't say it's not tempting, and then it's very good to have like a backup, and then but I'm not going to say if I have or if I haven't.
not. Okay, that's. She said I'm a backup plan when it comes to relationship. Really.
No. Anyways, I would agree with what he said. He
Yeah.
said you have to be certain. So if you're certain with what you have on ground, then there will be definitely no need. You know what you want here.
Yeah.
So there will be no need for.
So have you ever had a girlfriend that you would I say caught cheating? Would I say cheating or double dating while she was actually going out with you?
Well,
Or let's
possibly
say triple.
she was double dating, but I did not catch her outrightly. But
Okay.
the truth, what happened was that she had to introduce a man to me, and that was the point of the breakup. Of the
And
breakup.
she introduced a man to you as
Yeah.
a person.
The person exactly.
Well,
And then that suggested she was double dating. I mean, while we were dating, she was also dating.
But
the
now
same
she
person.
would prefer this
And
other
then,
person.
so outrightly, she wanted me to now know that I should back out, and this is the main man.
Ouch. Ouch. But there are cases in which girls do it and then they want to introduce different girls.
Yes.
They're going out with those guys and they're like, baby, meet my sweetheart. Sweetheart, you meet the love of my life. You all will just be confused.
Yes.
Okay, who exactly is the baby? Who is the sweetheart? Where is this one coming from? And all those things. Those things girls do it to like throw guys off and all that.
Yeah.
But outrightly too, I wouldn't say double dating is wrong because I think someone put it this way: with marriage is where you expect 100% commitment
Yes.
and all that. But during a relationship or when you're dating someone, you don't necessarily have to commit your 100% because at some point you can decide or you can easily back out because you find a character fishy or something and all of that. But so a friend of mine outrightly said there's nothing wrong with double dating. Like I can date as many girls as I want to. And then it was like, you can date as much as you want. You just have to tell all of them so that they know what they are getting into. Does that make any sense?
Well, the truth of the matter is, it depends on what you want as a person.
Okay.
Let's start from what you want. What do you want to achieve? Why do you want to date? That's the first
Yeah,
question you
that's
ask.
the
And then you now have a picture of who do you want to date.
Yeah.
See, if we want to build a house, we will have a structural plan on paper. You look at what you want to achieve. You touch it on paper before you execute. That is my own principle about dating. What do you want? If you know what you want, look out for it, go for it, and if you have it, you commit 100%, and then if love should be there.
Yeah.
There should be no fear.
But
Of the
some
case.
people will say that you can easily love more than one person.
No, I
At the
disagree.
same time,
Yes.
it's
I
a non-compatible.
disagree.
Why?
It's-
I love my mom, I love my dad.
But you don't love
No,
them
but
the same way.
they are not. That's the point.
Yes,
You
exactly.
don't love them the same same way.
So you don't think I'm capable of loving two different individuals the same, like after.
What you're into is not dating. What you're into is a game. You know, a sport where you come.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just
love
a
is
sport,
a
it's
game, so.
But then let me ask you. I also want you to answer Abigail. But if you have a girlfriend, or if you have a girlfriend, a serious girlfriend, and then find out that she was actually double dating, cheating on you, and then she just comes up and like, okay, yeah, she was doing it, owns up to it, but then apologizes for doing it, would you take her back and keep considering?
That question is more or less personal.
Would you keep up with the relationship?
All right, well, depending on who she is,
Okay.
and depending on the sincerity of the confession.
Yeah.
But she didn't confess. You caught her. Not like she was.
That's a
that
different
ends
thing
it now.
entirely.
That ends it. At that point, that ends it.
Okay, but if she confessed.
Depending on the
Yes.
sincerity of the confession,
Okay.
and depending on who she is. If she is not that too important to me, however sincere you are with the confession, that ends.
Okay.
And
What
then,
about you, Abigail?
yeah, before I answer that, you said something about having so many people and then telling them about, not in this Nigeria, let me just be honest, because
Why?
I have a friend, he's schooled abroad, and he's in an open relationship,
Yeah.
you know, where he's free to be with whoever he wants to, and she's also free to be with whoever she wants to. And I'm like, okay, that's because that was not, yes, that's not even, yes, exactly, and that's not even in, I don't probably
You don't think
think
it can happen in Nigeria?
there are
You
people
never
that
heard
actually
of
do it.
post
Yeah.
iron. Okay, that post about okay, you know, it was just about sex for him, yeah. It was just about sex for him. Him wanting to sleep with a mother and a daughter, a mother of not more than 40, and a daughter of not less than 18 years and all that. But in Nigeria, this shit just
it happens. But I just want to point out that it's just not part of our culture, part of who we are.
And we
it's
are
just things that
branching out,
you know,
exactly. Spreading our wings.
Well, and then let me go back to the confession thing. I would agree with him. If you come to me and tell me, okay, this is what I was doing, but then right now, okay, that was because I was uncertain in the past. But right now I feel so cool. I feel this is where I belong, and I don't want to go back there anymore.
Have you ever had a situation like that?
No, I've never had a situation like that.
The guy probably confesses to you that yes, he's been cheating on you, but
if I have a situation like
or
that,
maybe
I'm
what's the
definitely
guy?
not even going back.
But
Let me
honestly,
just be
I've had a situation like that. And do you know the funniest thing? It happened to be on my birthday. It was let's say it was about 3 years ago on my birthday, and he didn't even tell me. I was just going through, pictures on his phone, and then apparently
birthday surprise.
Apparently, I just saw this video, Snapchat video, where they both went out together, and they happened to be best of friends. The boy and the girl, they happened to be best of friends. So I saw this video where they went out together, and then they were just, having fun and all of a sudden they just started kissing each other. I was confused because,
No, he surprised you on your birthday, like I said. Birthday surprise package.
And then, do you know the funniest thing? It was like, do you know the excuse that he gave? It was like, yes, that he's really sorry, but because it happened because it was high, it was tipsy. That was the flimsy excuse he could make up.
Sorry.
However flimsy, that could be true.
That he was tipsy, and then tipsy to the point. Okay, first of all, I consider you to be a responsible guy. So you getting tipsy to the point where you're not even aware of your actions anymore. That speaks a lot of volume.
Yeah.
Another aspect to it then is, however tipsy he is to commit that, he has conceived to do that before he even took the drink.
So.
And that is the truth about life. See, we act like engine if I come from the medical aspect now, we act like engine what we have preconceived in our brains.
Yeah.
So when we want to give an excuse what we have committed under the influence of alcohol, we had already have a preconception about committing that.
Yeah, actually.
And then we're just using alcohol as
As
a
an
cover-up.
I mean, it's a huge cover up because I was blown away that day because he just said, like, he just told me outrightly. He did it because he was tipsy. I was highly blown away because I considered him to be a very responsible person. Even if you know you want to drink and all that, I don't mean I'm not against those that drink and you know all that stuff. But do it responsibly. I don't do it to the extent where you're not even aware of your actions and yourself anymore. Then people can do shit with you. They can steal from you. You wouldn't even be aware. I mean, it was a flimsy excuse to me.
Thank God for opening your eyes and
on that day. You can imagine kind of birthday I had that year. That was a really bad one. It was a wonderful
a
one.
very eye-opening one.
Well, since Dr. Daniel is telling us that to him, double dating is wrong, a lot of other single people would like to disagree with you. I'm very sure of that.
Definitely.
And all that. But yeah, we all have our own different opinions. Alright. So what are your reservations exactly about the whole double dating thing?
Well, in the first place, I want to say that to me is cheating.
Why?
When you're not yet married, but you're in a dating relationship, and if you will not make it open that you're double dating, then there is cheating.
Okay.
That which you can do and you want to cover it up is not right. There is something wrong about it. If not, then you can openly double date as much as you can. But if you actually will be doing that, and when you're with me, you want to cover up the tracks, delete messages and all. Alright? That means there is something wrong about it. It's cheating. Outright cheating. But even though we understand there is cheating, we know there are some things that can make someone think about doing that. Because in one person you may hardly get the totality of what you want. But that's where it comes in you, what you have to complement in the other person. But what we think is because we are selfish beings, we want to get the one that this can offer, and get the one that this can offer, and get the one that this can offer, so we can, as selfish beings we are, we can have it 100%. But me, what have I to offer? Hardly we think about that. These are some of the things we should try to reason before we think about going into dating relationship, and then it may guide us. Actually, what do we want? That's the basic question.
What about, mindset about something? I could say it's wrong and I could say it's right. It depends on, maybe it depends on what part of the world I am and what culture I'm trying to imbibe at that point in time. But you guys can join us again on another session of Let's Talk on Nigeria Eagle Watch. Do not forget to click that subscribe button. It's very important. Watch our videos, drop your comments, click the subscribe buttons, and follow us on our different social media handles. Till next time, bye.